Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, fellas. We are from fifth group, consists of Najihatu Azmi, Yonara meisyahani, and Setyawati. Today, our group will present our presentation with the topic, How healthy are vegan ready meals? Best answers of BBC News. Why more people choose to be vegan? There are two options. First, people want to live healthier lifestyle. Second, more people are now aware of the environmental issue caused by cattle. And now we find the solution as well as the challenge. To change from animal-based diet to plant-based diet could take quite some time to be prepared by vegan. Moreover, those who live a busy life in. Consequently, the idea of vegan ready meals was arose through the existing invention that is ultra-processed manufacturing. However, how healthy are these meals and what do we need to be aware? Because most vegans are thinking from environmental point of view but not necessarily thinking from a healthy one. And then, what is an ultra-processed food? Ultra-processed food are those that have gone through substantial industrial processing. For example, powdered milk, soft drink, chicken nugget, and canned food. Furthermore, vegan ultra-processed food are those made out of plants. The benefit of this design is that they offer a level of variety and convenience that never used to be there. Not that long ago, we'd be cooking from scratch. Another benefit of shifting to a plant-based diet is lower levels of saturated fat, which often come from animal products. Therefore, more and more people demanding for the product. In fact, it resulting in sales of meat-free food in the UK jump 40% to reach 816 million pounds sterling between 2014 and 2019. Unfortunately, the rise of vegetarian and vegan ultra-processed food is so new, it is still relatively poorly studied, but one thing we know from this thing is that people taking part in rigorous trials eat about 500 calories more per day when offered ultra-processed food, including those with meat, instead of less processed meals. The reason why is still uncertain. The reason why is still uncertain. One suggested explanation that ultra-processed food have a weaker effect on our appetite hormones, so it still leaves us hungry.
Why it happened? Ultra-processed vegetarian food or ultra-processed vegan food contains artificial ingredients which are hard to recognize. It tends to be lower in protein and fiber. Less fiber make it easier to digest and for our body to absorb every less calorie. The vegan who consume ultra-processed vegan food would still be hungry. An expert from the British Dietetic Association, Sabine Medin, we see this real boom in ultra-processed vegan products, and I think it's great that they are there. I think everyone should be able to benefit from the convenience without compromising their ethics. But it has become much easier to be a very unhealthy vegan. However, Dr. Gilesio, obesity expert at University of Cambridge, has a different insight because ultra-processed vegetarian food interestingly has an aura, a halo of health around it. That's because the food used are a series of healthy ingredients such as fruits, vegetables, nuts, beans, such as soya and other processed are all things that are part of a good diet. Then, big difference. Compare vegan pulled pork and bean burger. The pulled pork is made with jackfruit, which contains very low levels of protein. The bean burger will have much higher level, said James Gallagher. Big difference. Difference of nutrition content among one manufacturer with the others. The statement above offers us an insight regarding our dilemma about the health of vegan ready meals. Why it is an insight? Because every many different manufacturer will have different content of nutrient. All dairy milk is pretty much the same, but there is a wide variety of milk alternative. Soy, coconut, oat, quinoa, rice and more. Some milks are naturally fatty, others have oil added back into them, and different milks will have varying level of fortification, with vitamin and minerals such as calcium for strong bones, and iodine, which is particularly important during pregnancy in order to replicate the nutritional content of dairy milk. Unfortunately, many people overlook the content because the details is in the small print on the back of the pack. Nevertheless, Professor Lanham knew the head of nutrition science at the University of Surrey and Dr. Yeo have some easy tips to incorporating these meals into your diet. There are two opinions. The first opinion is Professor Lamhan you said to keep trying to cook meals from scratch. But if you do cover vegan ready meals, then still try and have your vegetable and your salad on the side. And the second opinion, Dr. Yeo said focus on the ready meals with the most fiber, which probably means those with whole grains and most protein. These are the little tricks that you can do. You want stuff that is higher in nuts, higher in dried fruit, and higher in whole wheat. Thanks everyone for your attention and the last I say, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.